And then I put up my banner. Hey, Gorex, how you doing, Gorex? Welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for coming in. Let me get music and then we start. My guest is ready. We are about to start. I'm bringing it on the screen shortly. So double tap the screen. If you're watching from my house, you need to jump on the other side. I see 6 million people already in the building and we've just opened the shop. That is amazing. I didn't know you guys are this excited about the live stream. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. So yeah, so enjoy. This is going to be fun. Welcome to the fireside chat. Hey, sweets, welcome. Isaac's family, welcome. Nice to see you. Gorek saying, welcome everyone. Yes, Gorek is doing an amazing job there at ChiSun. I see Precious Okafor, Chichi Doos. Hey, I love that name. Chichi Doos, welcome. Sunday E, Greatness, ChiSun herself. I think the entire clan is here. The entire clan is here. We are starting now. Let's give a few people a few minutes to just settle in, and then we'll be able to start. My guest is already ready. She's ready. Talk about guests who keep time. Let me tell you, there's nothing that impresses me like when a guest is on time, ready to take on this business. It's amazing. Just confirm for me that my audio is good if you are listening on the chat. Yeah, Chichido says, thank you. Hello. You're welcome. Don't worry. I'm the co-host. You're watching me from channel in Mattering. Who is this person talking on ChiSun's channel? Like, who is this man? We've never seen him. So we are multi-streaming. So the beauty with multi-streaming is that ChiSun can be my guest, but she can also be live streaming on her channel. So she's not just sitting like idle, taking my questions, but she's also like having an amazing time, also doing a live stream. So she kills two birds with one stone. So she can do her own live stream, and then I'm also doing my own live stream, and then it works. So that's how it works. So you guys keep coming in. We'll start in about 3 minutes. I just want to give people enough time to come in. If you're just joining the live stream, I want you to click on the thumbs up button. So that you can give us a like. If you're on my channel, you can click on the pinned link. It will take you to ChiSun's channel where the live stream is taking place. You can also leave a comment there. I'm able to see all the comments from where I am seated. And ChiSun is also able to see the comments. Shiro, welcome. How are you doing, Sweden? The Swedish lady is in the building. Welcome, Shiro, Sweden. You came to the live so early. I saw you asking my whereabouts, and I was like, this one is coming to the live so early, and I've not even put on my suit. I see Idara George. Welcome, Jaden. Thank you so much for coming into the stream. Jaden has already jumped on ChiSun's side. Thank you. 15 million people in the house. I love it. You guys have kept time. We are going to start this because ChiSun, I think, has only given me 1.5 hours. So this is going to be amazing because the fact that 15 of you are already here, 18, oh my God, 20 of you are here already. 20 million people in the house. Do that thing. We are blessed. 3 minutes into the live stream, I have 20 people already on the live stream. That's amazing. Double tap is like when you're doing vertical. What I meant is click on the like button. Greatness says we landed safely. Yes, there was a raid by Anywhere Anytime JD on ChiSun's channel, and I think you all landed safely. It's just that I postponed the live stream for about 5 minutes so that I could set up my fire and everything, but now we are good to go. Yeah, Shiro says poa sana umengara baka botai. Yes, it's the Wednesday live stream. You have to be serious. You can't just be looking far. I had to get this. I rarely wear this bow tie unless I'm invited for evening events, and then I had to make sure it matches my shirt and everything. But here we are. Gorex Corner, welcome. That's my channel member as well. Welcome, Gorex. Crossdale saying greetings, Goga. I see ChiSun there on the live stream. 21 million people in the house. Oh my goodness, guys, you guys are amazing. You've kept time. It's going to be blessed. I see you guys there supporting ChiSun, and ChiSun is with you guys there on the chats. Thank you. Isaac's family, appreciate you as always. Thank you so much. Crossdale is saying hi to Isaac's family. This love is too much. I know, ChiSun. I know. We are blessed. And if you have migrated from my channel to go to ChiSun, you can stay there because the live stream is happening on both sides. You can stay there. You're not going to miss out anything. You can stay there so that you give her the WH. So it's important we celebrate these milestones because It's not something you take for granted, especially coming from animals. And you have 20 million people watching. Hey, you're blessed, you're blessed, you're blessed, you're blessed. And I love the name. People are already asking, hey, Goga, this name is already very nice. ChiSun, ChiSun. It's not ChiSun. Somebody said ChiSun the other day, and I was like, you can't murder somebody's name like that. It's ChiSun. But she's going to tell us how to pronounce it. It may even be KENYAN. You never know. She may have a pronunciation for it. But it's not ChiSun, it's ChiSun. It can be ChiSun. Like, there's a sun there. Like the sun in the name. You get the point? Hey, Genesis, I love you. Thank you so much for coming in. Genesis, I love the new name. Genesis, I love the new name. Can you stick to this one? And make sure the handle is this as well, at GO3P. It's very easy to search. I was searching for your channel the other day, and I was like, this is a very easy way to search your name. GO3. Oh, Gorex has raided. Thank you so much, Gorex Corner, for the raid. I know Gorex was having a silent live stream earlier on today. I was there briefly. Thank you so much, Gorex, for the raid. Gorex has raided people on ChiSun's live stream. That's amazing. We appreciate the love. Guys, without further ado, but you have to read the biography of this person. I can't have wasted all my time writing this biography and then I fail to read it. I have to read the biography. I have to read it like it's a serious event. Let me read it. So who is the guest today? The guest today is none other than a person called ChiSun. ChiSun is a dynamic and multifaceted woman who wears many hats with grace and dedication. She's a devoted teacher, meaning she imparts knowledge and inspires young minds, and she shapes the future with her passion for education and commitment to her students' success. Outside the classroom, ChiSun is a minister. She guides her community with faith, wisdom, and compassion. Guys, are you hearing this? Are you even ChiSun is shocked that I'm reading about the biography? Her spiritual leadership extends to her role as a marriage counselor. Those of you having problems with your husbands and wives, today we have an expert where she provides support and guidance to couples, helping them navigate the complexities of marriage. Even me, you're going to tell me these things. So, adding to another thing about her, adding to her resume and her impressive resume, she's also a beauty consultant, y'all. You will see. This lady always looks like she stepped out of a magazine. Me, I'm always like, ChiSun, do you normally wake up like that? I asked her one day on her live stream, ChiSun, do you wake up looking like that? And she said, Goga, beauty is pain. She told me, Goga, beauty is pain. She's a beauty consultant. You're going to notice that very shortly. You will notice clearly she's somebody who takes care of herself. And she looks good. She looks amazing. The husband may be listening, so let me not overemphasize on that. And then, so I say she's a beauty consultant, and she loves everything about beauty, lifestyle, and she like offering that advice, when it comes to products and things like that. Born in Nigeria, she's born and raised in Nigeria, and she immigrated to the United States, and that means she carried a lot of heritage from Africa to the United States, and that means that she blends it into a diverse roles while she's serving there in the States. So she's going to talk to us about her story, and that's going to be a very good conversation, good place to start our conversation. Without further ado, allow me to welcome ChiSun. ChiSun, you can now turn on your camera. I've already read your impressive CV. Hey, look at her. Let me just put her on big layout. Look at her. This one looks like she stepped out of a magazine. I told you. Look at that beautiful lady. Look at her. This is a teacher. Where were my teachers when I was young? These are the kind of teachers I needed when I was in school. I would have passed my exams with flying colors.
Amazing. What a great intro.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I am humbled.
I'm interviewing a teacher. I had to do my homework. So I said I can't just come to the live stream and have not done my research. So I had to make sure that I've done my homework, before interview. You looking amazing, ChiSun. Did you dress for this live stream, or this just you on a normal day?
I said let me copy you because you can't cease to amaze me. Like you have different shades. So I'm trying to step up to match your energy.
No, you and I have the same energy. It's amazing.
Oh
And we have
my
amazing
God.
people. We have amazing people on the live stream. Those of you who are just joining in, I see our brother Musisi Kizito from Uganda. I see Barry. I see Kuya Baby. Musisi is already saying this one is always a designer. I see everybody. The men on the chat are already getting excited. They've already run to Chisun's channel. Ifeanyi, I see you people there. Amazing. Our DNA doesn't lie. She is special. Hey, this was already giving her compliments here. Gentlemen, she's a married woman.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
The husband is watching. The husband is watching. Go easy on the compliment. The husband is watching. The husband is watching. Dida Safari saying that's our ChiSun. I'm signed in. Beautiful.
Dida.
Hey, you people are now just distracted with the co-host. You are just like, yo.
All glory to God.
I love what she says. I love what she says. All glory to God. All glory to God. ChiSun, welcome, welcome. This has been a long time coming.
Thank you for having me.
You are a very busy woman. Like, it's very hard to track you down. So I'm actually shocked that we're actually having this conversation.
I'm sorry. I'm here now.
Thank you so much for honoring the call. It is such an honor to have you. And I'm so happy that we managed to do this, because I know your schedule is normally very busy on Sundays. But I'm glad that at least you got some time this morning for us to have this conversation. So guys, without further ado, allow me to allow ChiSun. She's an experienced live streamer. She's a teacher. This one can talk from here to Africa. So allow me to just welcome, allow her to introduce herself to the people who don't know her. If you're on my live stream, hey, good Joseph, nice to see you. If you're on my live stream, you need to support her as well. I've pinned her link on the top of my chat. It will take you right to her live stream. You can actually watch the entire live stream from there until she leaves. Okay, so ChiSun, without further ado, please introduce yourself to all these amazing 22 people who are looking at us right now.
I am humbled. I don't know what to say, but this is all to the glory of God. I highly appreciate y'all, especially those that we are here before us. My name is Charity Okafor. Chinwe is my local name, and Charity is my middle name over here. I am a mom of 4, 24 years, 22, 15, wow. And the little baby of the house, 6 years old, long awaited. So I have 4, and it can only be God. I'm a mom, an educator, just like you've heard. I'm also a marriage counselor, a beauty consultant, a deaconess in the church, to the glory of God. What else? And I'm a content creator.
We always forget that. We always forget the content. We always forget the content creator. Don't worry, you're already up. The fact that you're here means you're already up. So welcome.
Amen. Appreciate that. And I can see the love in the house. So it's a proof that I am blessed.
Yeah, you are blessed, and you brought in blessings. You brought in blessings with you here today. Bev, nice to see you. Thank you so much. I want us to just have a conversation, because ChiSun was asking me, Goga, can you tell your people to send my people the questions and everything? And I remember telling her that, ChiSun, you are the co-host. You just come there. We can even be laughing the entire time until you leave. But just to give us a bit of order. I love your name. That name has a very strong African root. Does it have any particular meaning? Especially the last one.
You want me to let the cat out of the bag? Like that name, that name is a combination of my name and my Odogu.
You are what?
Combination of my name and my Odogu. So I'm going to give you an assignment to go and find what Odogu means.
Gorex, what is Odogu? You think it's hard?
Gorex can't even help you. Somebody in the comment section can help. Yes. I believe there are Igbos in the house. Please go ahead and save time for Goga.
Guys, what is Odobo? I need Nigerians on the live stream. I know you are here. ChiSun thinks that it is I wish to do my homework. I have people to help me do my homework.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're coming
And
up.
then, yeah, you are being asked by Fred Dangote, ChiSun and ChiStyles, are you related?
That's a good question. She is my bestie. We all met here in the United States.
Yeah.
So, being a content creator too, before we
Nice.
became content creators, we already connected over here. She is also over here in the US doing amazingly great. So, we are good. We are
And of
friends.
course, Gorex, your
and
sister,
family.
your crazy sister. Gorex, your crazy sister can't wait to like, hey, you are doing very well, ChiSun. That's a very good
Thank
introduction.
you.
She had to sneak in and just slide that compliment.
Aww.
I've been told what Odobo means. Odobo
they
means,
told you?
yeah, Idara George. I told you, you think it's hard. Idara George just told me it means her husband.
Oh,
Is she right?
And Idara is not even Igbo. Idara George, I'm gonna check you out. Oh, thank you. So, son is taken from Sunday. My husband was giving birth to on a Sunday morning. So
Nice.
his name is Sunday Ebuna Okafor. So the son is from his name, and Chi is from my local name, Chinwe. So Chi and son. Some call me ChiSun, some call me ChiSun. I think the right way should be ChiSun. And
ChiSun.
that's how I came up with the name.
I love that.
Thank
Greatness
you.
is saying her husband is Odogwe. Why do you have people giving a lot of receipts? Yeah. Why do you have people giving a lot of receipts on the chat? These people know so much about you.
Oh my God.
I love it. But it shows the amount of love you have. Tamika Davis,
Thank
nice
you.
to see you. We have
Thank you.
Americans joining us, and ChiSun is in the United States, and she's going to tell us how did you find yourself in the United States, and you're not called Charity Smith, you know. So it means you probably that's a very strong Nigerian name. I love the Igbo, because you said Igbo, and I know Igbo is a native tribe, Igbo tribe back at home. So how did you find yourself in the United States?
Oh my God, it's a long story, but I'm gonna make it short because we all have lots to do. Coming to United States is a testimony, because I know back then I was trying by all means to make it work to come here, but God said it's not yet time. I wanted to come in as a minister for a conference, being an evangelist, and it couldn't work. I wanted to come in to see my husband's brother. It couldn't work.
Yeah.
I tried one other way, I think 3 different ways. There was one that we came to the embassy and they started asking me, are those your kids or your brother or sisters? I said they're all mine, because I used to be very, very slim. So we waited until that one day, after a refusal, they now said, okay, we didn't hear from you again. I said, but I was refused the last time. They said, no, we are waiting for you to come and blah, 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 blah. I said, for real? But before that, I have to pursue it spiritually. Like, I am a testimony. Just looking at me, I went back to God. I continued serving. So I am also a sanctuary keeper where I'm coming from, and even here, those that clean the church. I told my children, let's continue cleaning, that one day God will answer us. So we have a portion where we clean, because we have a very big church in Nigeria called Living Faith Church, worldwide winners. So we have this faith entrance we clean. I told them, keep cleaning, and sometimes we even cut the grasses. And I told them, this might be the last time you will see yourself doing all this.
Yeah.
And they called me. And I was thinking it was a scammer calling, because everybody wanted
Yes.
And they said,
Yeah.
we have been waiting for you. Come over. And this can be good. Even though we are still cutting grasses over here. Because I have a garden in my backyard. I do a lot of things. So God brought us, but it was a testimony.
I love that. I like what you say that they kept on asking you whether your kids are your sisters, because when you're busy saying that you are a mother of 4 and your firstborn is 24 years old, I'm like shocked. Wait, what?
It's good. It's good.
That's amazing. That's amazing. I wouldn't imagine. So clearly I can imagine your firstborn definitely looks like your sibling. I see Mama Ifechi. I see Oyoyo in the building. Congratulations, travel and food.
People are here. Thank you.
Yeah,
guys
the entire clan is here. So they're celebrating you and they're just enjoying, they're just enjoying this, and it's amazing. How long ago was this? When you guys now, you are blessed and you managed to relocate to the US. How long ago was this? How old were the kids? Was your husband there in the picture? How was that like for the family? Just trying to understand.
Oh, I was all by myself for like 5 years. When I had my firstborn, year 2000, I later had another one after a year plus, making it at 2002. So I had first one 2000, second one 2002, and that second one was barely like a year and 6 months. And my husband traveled to the United States, so I have to live with them for 5 years, all by myself, raising both of them. So that was the age they were when he left. So he came back after 5 years, to the glory of God, and the third one showcased. And I took it. It was a blessing having to just come in for 1 month. So that was how I had 3. And when we finally made it over here, I got another one. But that one other one couldn't come for 10 years because the third one is 15 and that one is 6 years old now. She couldn't come even though my husband was, off and on coming over to Nigeria. But the first 5 years, I was all by myself. But God kept me going. Church activities, it was awesome. I didn't even feel it that much, but look at me today is a testimony.
Look at you today. And Dara George is saying 3 before traveling. They are blessings.
No, 2 before traveling.
2 before traveling.
One was a welcome package.
I love how she said it. One was a welcome package, and then the other one was now years. Like, yes, it's amazing. I like how you put it. One of the things that that of course you'll probably like have a very good way of explaining is the transition. You leave Africa because Africa, we are similar in very many ways, like Nigeria, Kenya, the problems that we face here in Africa, and then boom, you land in the great country of Uncle Sam. What was like? What was the culture shock for you? At least your husband had stayed there for 5 years, so it was going to be easy at least to help you at least adjust. But what was the first? A Niger woman landed in the United States. We just see this in movies and TV and Netflix. What were your first like culture shocks? There's something you see in the movie, and then now there is the reality on the ground.
The culture shock. In fact, it's a lot. I don't know the one to start with. But the first one was, I think when we first came, and I saw that he has already set a place for us, beautiful, well furnished. We didn't come in to suffer. I must thank God for that. The bed was already made. Hey. In fact, God made it so easy because I am always marveled when I see everybody coming in at the same time. It's always hard for them. But everything was looking beautiful. So the first thing I saw was a banana on the table, on the dining table, with some other fruits. For real, I was thinking they were all plastics because we have never seen banana like that. Stainless, clean. I don't know that fruit can be that beautiful.
Fresh.
The word fresh is an understatement.
It
Beautiful fruit.
It was a real fruit. It was not plastic. The one.
I didn't know they were fruits. Oh my God. That was the first. And I was like, but where I'm coming from, why won't fruits look like that? Even though later I found out that some of them are with lots of preservatives and everything.
Yes.
But that was one. Another thing was where I'm coming from, you know that everybody drives. Let me not generalize that we all
Yes.
drive reckless.
You
But
found they drive. Let
everybody-
me say you find they drive on the wrong side of the road.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I saw that all the cars, everything so orderly. And I live in Lagos where, in fact, you have to survive by all means. With downfall drivers and everybody. Like I'm completely
Okada.
where I'm coming from. Oh, glory be to God. What else did I see? When we were picked from the airport, and everywhere, lights, power. I'm like, okay, how do you know your car? Because every store you come, the parking lot will be so big. And I'll be like, really? They're wasting land here. And why are they wasting all this land? Where I'm coming from, they will sell and even sell the front of their house and be ready to fight anybody that will ask questions. So I saw all the parking lot as a waste of time and resources. Why should they make all these spaces for parking? And in fact, it's something else. If I start telling you my experience differentiating from where I'm coming from and where we are, it's the widest. The gap is so wide. It's so wide. It's
Nice.
so wide.
So you land there. What are your first priorities? Because you land there, you are with the kids, and then your husband is there, probably he has to work or something like that. What do you do? Like, let's say for example, the first day your husband had to go to work and you are alone and you have to explore your city on your own, because I know as an African you can't sit down. No, you want to see the city. People have to, so what was that experience like, just trying to explore the city where you guys got to?
I told you that the bed was already made for us. When I say the bed, I mean everything was already fixed. So he has this friend, a very good friend, that he told to take care of everything, because he works outside the US. So he's not even home as often as we wanted it. So he handed over to someone that was, taking us around. I don't have a car then, and the man was just doing everything. And I can remember one day he said, when he was taking us around, he said, have you seen places like this? I said, no. I said, really? It's true. I've not seen a place like this. The US is beautiful, and we didn't feel it that much because of that friend. He was busy taking us around. Then on Sundays, the church will come and pick us with the church bus, because our church is also located over here. So it's very easy for us. They pick us and they take us back.
Awesome. That was easy. The man really had this figured out. And guys, if you haven't given us a thumbs up, please give us that thumbs up. If you're watching from my channel, you can jump over at ChiSun and also give her that love. The live stream is also happening on the other side, so that we can give her that support. So you can jump on the other side and just give her the support on the other side. Zelen, nice to see you. Uju's Talk Show, nice to see you as well. Flo and Ted. The other thing I was going to ask is now the settling in, because you wear so many hats. You said you are an educator. you're a minister. I can see where the minister route started because I can trace it back home in Nigeria because you're already very strong in the church back at home. So how do you like trained in education even before you left Nigeria, or how did you find yourself as an educator, as a teacher now in the US?
As an educator, as you said, I started way back in Africa.
Yeah.
I have never done any other kind of job except working with teenagers because I never wanted to do younger kids, even though I tried a little bit when I came here. So I've been in the system of education for like 26 years of my life. I've been in education, taking one role to another. I ended up as a vice principal of a school in Nigeria before coming over to this place. But when you come here, you're nobody. You have to start off from the roots. You have to start all over. So that's just a certificate. That's just a title you had. You have to start all over again. But I didn't really start all over again. I was so lucky that my certificates were evaluated, and I was still giving BSc equivalents over here. So it was easier to start off with that BSc. So, yeah.
Nice. Cultural adjustment, American accents, culture, pronunciation of words, water instead of water. Give me water. They're saying water. How was that for you? And then very curious on how you when they validated your certificates and you have to teach American kids. How was that experience like? Because we have a new teacher, Mrs. Charity. How was that experience like?
Okay, I always tell people to start off small. I didn't just come and jump in with the BSc. They won't even admit you with that. You have to take lots and lots of certifications. So I started off subbing in schools, at least to see how their schools look like.
Yes.
So I started off subbing. So subbing over here is you going to stand in for a teacher when the teacher is not there. So I was just going, not because they pay much, but because I want to at least see what's going on. Because when my kids go to school, they will come back and they'll be telling me lots of stories. I said, I want to see how their schools look like. So I started with the application. I went for orientation and I sub in different classes because I'm someone that loves to explore. Even though I don't want to work with kids that are little, I decided to make sure I go to all the classes to see how their classes look like from first grade to 12th grade. That's what I did. So I saw not even first grade, from pre-K, kindergarten. But I can remember that I went to kindergarten subbing just twice because it was a lot. They were crying, you have to wipe their nose, you have to sit on the floor with them, you have to roll on the floor, you have to keep it going. So it was a lot. I said, oh my God, pre-K, kinder. I even went to pre-K. So I did first grade, second grade. I was going from school to school, seeing different buildings. So beautiful. I said, oh my God. So schools can look like this. I pray that our country will get to that level. So talking about accent and everything, from the subbing, I got to know that you should be used to their insults. You should be used to their misbehavior, everything. Because it's so easy for them to call us out. Like, what did you say? No? Not Brandon. It's Brandon. That's not my name? For real? Where are you from? Who is this? Like, Oh, I said, God, that's so I come now. So I accepted everything to the glory of God, and I started adjusting. I
Nice.
started adjusting. The first thing I saw that changed automatically were my kids. They now have two accents. Like when they come back home, we are like, eh? Then
Yeah,
with their friends, they will
they
switch
switch
over. I said,
completely.
I can do this, so let me start learning this. So I found out that I couldn't catch up with
Yeah, those kids.
their accents because it was easier for them to blend. But for an adult, I think we don't learn that fast.
That
And I'm
fast.
still
That's
working
true.
on it. I'm still working
No,
on it.
I love that because and I like how you brought that one out. The kids, and especially teenagers. And I want to just get your thoughts on this because when you move to the US, you're an adult. You have like kids already. You do know in Africa how our parents raised us. And then you get there and you find these kids have a lot of entitlement. Because I remember
Oh
there's a
my
time I was
God.
coming. Yeah, they have a lot of entitlement. And then you remember if this was Africa, how dare you definitely know like how the standards are way different back here at home. How was that experience like the first time, let's say a kid talked back at you, and I'm sure it must have come as a shock. Like how dare like there's a way like how are those like initial like moments, because
Um, Initially, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad because I've already started subbing. Even though I did not start subbing immediately, I have to I think I stayed for 6 months
yeah.
before I started subbing. My 6 months was my honeymoon. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be my honeymoon, even though the Odogu wasn't really available. We were just relaxing. It has been long, long years of, I don't know an adjective to qualify it, but
Mm.
we didn't really find it that bad. So when the kids came in, the difference wasn't much. I believe that their foundation helped a lot. The
Mm.
Bible says if the foundation is not strong, what can the righteous
Yes.
do? I believe that some Christians here will understand what I'm saying. So the foundation was already there. So it wasn't a problem at all. They started going to school, mixing
Mm.
up with people. And I believe that they must have seen some things that we don't do. And then when they bring up some things, I'll always be like, we don't do that. My
Yeah.
6 years old, my little treasure, she's the only one with me right now. Everybody is gone for their own business. She will always tell me, even though I had her here, but she'll always tell me, oh, we don't do that. I know that people do it, but we don't do that. So yesterday I took her to a beauty store and she was like, okay, mom, are you going to do my nails too? I want you to do my nails. Are you going to get me some? I like pink or green lipstick. I said, Bet, you have to wait. And she quickly said, oh, we don't do that. I said, yes, we don't do that. So the foundation matters a lot. It was not a problem raising them, even though at times um, some things might come up, but my wisdom and my knowledge of working
Mm.
with kids outside there will help me keep
Yes,
solving it. Because already I've seen the worst out there. If you
that's true.
go
Mm.
into the schools, you will see a lot. You will see a lot, and you will know that it's not all about buzz bows hit them. Because where we are coming from, if a
Mm.
grandmother slaps you, your head will reset, like
Yes,
your senses will come together.
instantly.
Instantly. They
Yeah.
might not even slap you, they might just give you an eye. They'll just look at you. You already know that you need to go to your room or you need to go and sit down. Or, in fact, But over here, you can't do that. My older ones can relate. They can still breed those eyes. Not they can still. They know those eyes
They know
and
they
their
have.
behaviors. But the little 6 years old, sometimes you will give her that eyes. You ask you, why are you looking at me like that? In front of a visitor. So I can't forget where we are coming from. We have a very good upbringing. We
Yeah.
really had a very good upbringing, and it's helping out.
Yeah, and I like how people on the chat are laughing because yes, guys, if you have been raised in either Africa, probably Jamaica, those predominantly black households, there is that look your mother can give you across the room, and you know that it is trouble. Either you make yourself scarce, especially if they are guests, or just make yourself scarce because you don't want to deal with your mother after the guests have left. There's that look. And I think I like how ChiSun I like how ChiSun brought it out very diplomatically. Which takes me then to the next question, which will be a bit sensitive. And this is like, you land in the US. Yes, at least at least the husband had gotten at least these things sorted out, and you guys are settling in. But you also can't underestimate the fact that you're a black woman. There are people who look different than you. You get treated differently. It's not like a Nigeria where you could get away. I mean, no one could tell you anything in Nigeria, but now you realize there are those sensitivities. It is somebody who doesn't want to sit next to you. It is, let's say it's somebody at the restaurant who gives you the look. How did you navigate those racial undertones, as a black woman who has just like relocated to the US? And this can be even later on, even after you stay there for a while.
Yeah, it's a normal thing to me now. Even then, because I came in with the mindset that nobody
Yeah.
can dim my light. I had that mindset for a long time that you are the only one that will make yourself happy. Even though our skin color is different, they are not that better than us. I keep saying it. I felt inferior a little bit when they start talking. That was the first time. We are like 8 years now. That first year when they're talking, they talk fast.
Yes.
You might not catch up with what they're saying that easily, especially the Black Americans. They are very, very fast. Even though they say that we are also fast, but you need to be very, very, you need to listen very well to catch with what they're saying. Unlike the whites, I get them very, very well. So, in terms of racial discrimination, which is still on, it depends on the people you work with. Some of them are so, so nice that you won't even know the difference. You will never know that you have a different color. Talking about different color, we have the same color with the Black Americans. You will only know the difference when they start speaking and when we also speak.
Yeah.
That's when you will know the difference. But we all look like some of them that I work with look like Nigerians. I'll be like, have you checked your DNA? It's like you are from Ghana. The way you are asking me for a visit soup, it's like you are from around us. Some of them will always be like, yeah, I've checked. I have like 5% Nigeria, 10% Ghana. I said, oh, you see?
You see?
You need to go back to your roots. Because they'll be asking you for African food. They want to have a feel of the spicy food we cook.
Yeah.
So there are good ones among them, and there are few, ones that are not really receptive. And I've had an experience with one that I will never forget, which I did a video about it in my channel. When people look down on you. So, brief of it is, this lady said to me, is it shut up? Yes, shut up. We are not talking to you. And I'm like,
Whoa.
really? But it was a mini meeting. We are about 6, and out of the 6, only 4 were certified educators. Then I wasn't certified. So the conversation was about someone that we are taking care of, and we are like, okay, let's strategize or re-strategize on how to help this person. And I was trying to bring up an opinion, and she turned to me and said, no, those that are certified are the ones talking here. Oh my God. I said, really? And that was the end of it. I didn't even respond because the other 5 people were like, the other 4 people, they were like, are you okay? Are we talking about certified and not certified? I was belittled, I was degraded, I was downcasted. I don't even know an adjective to qualify it. But that same year, I was not only certified, I was recertified over and over, up to like 4 different certifications. I said to myself, God, now you they talk to, no be me. Now
Amen.
you need to hasten up. And I saw that it hastened up everything.
Amazing.
And this is a lesson to us all, because when you are being pushed around, you are being maltreated for one reason or the other, it might be your time of change. It might be your time of lifting.
I love that.
God hastened up and came to my rescue. The day she heard that, oh, I'm about moving to a new district, she was like, oh, is she still moving as an assistant? They said, no. Now she got it all. She got everything. She said, no, it's not possible.
Wow.
Yes. God did it.
Amazing. I love that. And I like what you said. And Genesis is saying that, yes, never allow anyone to dim your light. You have to walk in confidence in the light that you know. I love how she said that, and just trying to emphasize on what you did. Teaching is nice. Church, when you compared like your ministry, because you're also a minister, when you compare church work and back at home in Nigeria, where you guys used to clean, and now church in the US, the parallels, is it how is it, what's the difference like?
It's still same. So this commission we belong to is a commission that has a central body that is well controlled. So even in Kenya over there, if you ask of them, they are still doing the same thing. They still clean. So we came over here and we are still doing it, even though sometimes schedule might not let us, but we are still called sanctuary keepers. The cleaning got us here, and we can never take it for granted.
It's a very humbling story. And I like how it gives you that anchor, it gives you that anchor that this is what got us here. And we always have to remember where we came from, as much as God has been opening other ways for us. I think I love that angle. Genesis here says, I used to get those comments of go back where you came from when I first came to Canada. I responded, where did you mean my mother's uterus? The look on their faces, they never spoke to me again. And then I was like, good, the point has been made.
That's a good answer. I'll copy that. I'll copy that.
Yeah. So I think that's a good moment of humor. So sanctuary keeper, we just talk show is loving this one. Sanctuary keeper. Thank you so much for saying that. The next thing I want us to talk about probably is now the multiple roles that you play. How do you manage to find a balance? You are an educator there in the States. You are still a minister. You are a marriage counselor. You told us you're a marriage counselor. I think we are very curious to hear more about this and how that happened. And also, you're a beauty consultant. How do you manage to balance all these roles? And in addition, you're a content creator. As much as you say upcoming content creator, that's another hat you wear. You are a wife. you are a mother to like 2 adults. You know, I can
Two
imagine
adults.
if your
Oh
firstborn is
yes.
24, you're actually 2 adults there. Uh, the third one is almost also getting there. I mean, how do you manage to balance all these roles? You know, amid a very, because I tend to believe the US is very fast paced as well as compared to, you know, back here, where because of the opportunities, because of the many, you know, they just like there's that aspect to just keep performing, you know, to be able to get to become the best in that particular space. How do you manage to balance all these roles? How do you divide yourself as ChiSun to be able to fit into each of these hats that you wear?
I keep saying it can only be God. It can only be God because they, the family and business and in fact everything. Because when I say business, content creation is there, my beauty business is there, my job is there, the church is there, every. It can only be God, and I will always say thank God for the energy. Even though sometimes mm, I'm stressed out, but I still juggle it and come out smiling. This slogan has been in my mouth for about 1 month now. Just keep smiling. It gets the enemy mad. Just keep smiling. It gets the enemy confused. Why are you still smiling with all that's going on? So I don't know an explanation to that, how possible it is. You have called all they want, you know. I'm also a student.
Yeah, I
Because I
love
keep
that.
telling you that we are gonna do this very fast because I have an assignment to do. You remember?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I say it can only be God. It can only be God.
I love that. I love that. All credit to God. And guys, I hope I hope you are enjoying this conversation, because I am enjoying listening to Chis, and you can listen to her the whole day. And it comes, I guess, from being a minister, being you know, based on all these roles that she's playing, courtesy of God. There's just something about her that, you know, just draws you in, and you want to listen, you know, more to her. So if you have not connected to her, what are you waiting for? The pinned link is on the top of my chat. I'm glad to see all of you are watching the live stream from ChiSun's side. So stay there, stay there, stay there.
Oh my God. Thank you
When we
guys.
finish,
I can see you all
we'll bring you
anywhere,
back here.
anytime.
Yeah. So
Go
stay there,
rest.
stay there, stay there,
Ifeanyi
stay there.
school. Herbs
Yeah.
and spice chicken. We'll do
Yes.
soft show. There are so many. I don't even know where to start. I'm humbled.
There's-
I'm humbled. Sunday
But
here, Flo and Ted, MN and Derry too. Oh my God. GO3P.
Yeah.
Should I
love
Mommy Ike? Mommy Feshi in
Mami
that
Betty is also
church.
there.
Oh,
Yeah,
yo,
very, very amazing
Oh,
people
my God.
here just to listen to your story. Mama Oju and Ifeanyi are saying you have a very nice smile. That's also something you're
you.
giving. You have a very nice smile.
Fred is
Young
also here.
Riaz, congratulations as well. Thank you so much for also supporting ChiSun. We really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. I love that. I love how you give credit back to God. What does a typical day look like for you? Like when you wake up in the morning, like what does a typical day in the life of ChiSun look like?
A typical day starts off as early as 12 a.m.
Yes.
12
Wait, what?
a.m. or oh my God, a typical day starts from 12 a.m. not 6
Yes.
a.m.
Of course, yeah.
12 a.m. because I might be up trying to catch up with what we call Covenant Hour of Prayers, because we connect to the base, Nigeria, where the big church is. Unlike before, we used to connect over here, but presently you have to connect to the base. So they do it between 11, 12, depending on the different in timing, which changes. Sometimes 6 hour difference, sometimes 7. And as I'm trying to catch up with it, I'm already writing an assignment.
Wow.
Because my day starts off in the night. Sometimes I sleep as late as 2, 3. However, when I wake up in the morning, I still adore the great creator and move on to, personal cleaning, and then before I head out to work. When I come back from work, already on the way, sometimes you see me, I'm already like
Yes.
making a short video, dropping it out. So I might be creating content during my lunchtime or on my way coming. When you make live or you go live, it's easier. Oh, unlike when you make videos, it takes a lot of time to edit.
Yeah.
So from creating content, we are home looking at the kids. Everybody will be like, the only two I have, I call kids now, are the 15 and the 6 years old.
6-year-old.
I don't have any other child. I will not say I don't have any other child, but the big ones,
yes,
they do their own thing, even though we are still, they're still accountable somehow.
Of course,
but I don't have much to do for them.
Nice.
I don't have much.
Which at least eases the pressure, of course, for you to at least do other things, and which makes a lot of sense. There's also like you started a YouTube channel, and that's also something that you added. What inspired you to get into the space of content creation, and what was the plan, and what did you aim to like achieve, when you got into content creation? And as you answer this question, I also want to reflect on back at home. The people back at home, do you get support from the people back at home on your YouTube channel? Is there a particular thing that they look for, in your YouTube channel? Because for them, it can be, we see our daughter went to the big United States. What is she doing there? How is she living? So talk to us about this content creation journey as a YouTuber.
Yeah, let me start from the last question. Those over there, I bet you not all will know that we are doing something because of the economic economic situation. They have to eat to be able to get data to watch us over here. So some of them that do follow, they understand that we are really representing, and they are so proud of us coming over here and still doing it right. So that is about them over there. For us here, content creation is a big thing. It's a big one. I say in my channel, it's still there, that it is for fun. It's for fun, family, fashion, trends, love, relationship, marriage, evangelism, beauty, skincare, because if you think of all that I do, that is all I represent there.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's all I represent, lifestyle. And trying to get a license as a life coach to match the marriage counseling. That's why I'm going to school.
Nice. Beauty. JD on the chat is like saying, my goodness, ChiSun is so beautiful.
Oh my
beauty.
God. Thank God. Yeah,
that is JD. That is JD, like just looking at you. She's probably going to ask you your skincare routine and things like that.
It's Mary K. That's what we do. Mary K beauty consultant. You can use me off.
Yeah, talk to these beautiful ladies, because there are these ones who are just like saying, Goga, can you just ask her? Goga, ask her on our behalf. We know you are a man, but tell her to talk about her beauty. Why does she look nice like that? How do we get to glow like that? Flawless, So talk to us about this beauty.
As a Mary Kay beauty consultant, I have to represent. I really have to represent. Positively representing. But more importantly, because before Mary Kay came, or before I joined Mary Kay, I am still looking like this, or I was still looking like this. So it can only be God. I keep saying it is God. It's not, and you have to stress less. Even though I stress a lot, I still love myself, and I bet you, take care of yourself, before the makeup. Even though those makeups are good, the care you give to your skin is better. Is better. Remember, when you get home to take off the makeup, you all get back to square one. Don't scare your partner. So try to take care of the skin and then use makeup to supplement it so that you don't scare your partner. When you remove this one, remove this one, remove this one, remove everything, the man will be like, really? Now this woman I marry. We women, we are magicians. We are magicians. We are God respectful.
I love that. What are some like some simple, what are like some simple beauty routines that you follow, like before now you wear the Mary Kay hat as a beauty consultant. What are some of like the routines that you must always follow just to keep your skin healthy, and to keep yourself looking this glamorous even before the makeup?
Yeah, I try to the one I do religiously is trying to squat every day. Squatting. It helps a lot. Not getting any younger. I try to stretch, do some, basic stretching. I'm not really a gym person. I'm not registered anyway. So in my channel, sometimes you see me in my garage doing some things. I have some machines there that help me, but not religiously as Spartan. So I squat and it helps a lot. I try to clean my face. At the end of the day, there are really good, makeup removers that you can use as a woman. So I use them. They're all Mary Kay products. A big shout out to I will call her my supervisor then in Mary Kay, ChiSun, because she was there before. I learned some of those beauty routines and I'm using them now.
Nice. How did you become a Mary Kay consultant? Is this something that you always had in mind, or it's something that came somewhere along the line, after you, in the spirit of you settling in? How did you get into this opportunity of being a beauty consultant with Mary Kay?
Yeah, I know that to keep this going, I need to do something more. You know that when women are aging, some of them are relaxing, thinking I'm already taking, it doesn't matter how I look. No, It matters. And I said to myself, to keep this going, I must be involved. I must be involved, because if you are selling it, if you are the one giving out the products to people, you should try to represent. That's why I said, I'm representing. So getting into it is to keep this going and make sure that I am the way I'm supposed to be.
I love that. Marriage counselor. What sparked interest in this? And I know you said you're a student. You're trying now to get to get this formalized so that it can probably become another full-time thing you get into. What inspired you into this into this aspect of ministry? Do you approach it from a professional angle or also from the line of ministry, or both? Because I know it could have just started from somewhere.
Yeah, from the line of ministry, being a marriage counselor without a license. Because when you serve in the church, they're not asking you if you have a license for it. They might just look at you, look at your marriage, and look at what's going on in your life to see if you can be able to impact others. That's how they select people. So from there, I got more inspired and I said, I can still take this to the outside world to talk to people that are not even my church members. My joy is to see couples live right. My joy
Mm.
is to see people live in unity. This idea of today I'm married, next month I'm done. Because I've seen 1 month's marriage, I've seen 2 months,
Wow.
even after the counseling, after the talking, after everything. So I am really moved to see people happy in their marriage, see men that enjoy their family, not absent fathers or even
Mm.
absent mothers, because sometimes mothers are the problem. You see some mothers trying to be, out there and leaving their man. And by the time they mess up, we will start, making noise and being all over the place. So I got the inspiration from counseling in church, and then I wanted to take it further to be
Mm.
a life coach, so make it more official to the glory of God. It doesn't
Nice.
stop my every other thing. Every other thing will still be running. As an educator, I'm full time, and I give God all the praise.
Marriages are complex sometimes, and it's one of the things that and sometimes you get into a situation where, our current generation, my generation, the idea of making things work, I don't know, it's almost like there's no patience. It's like always like, I'm taking care of my mental health. This is not going to work for me, as compared to, let's say, my parents. And sometimes I think of my parents, and my parents divorced when I was quite young, and I remember that aspect of custody between me and between my father and mother. They tried as much as they can to hide it. I almost never realized that they had separated until I'd really come of age, because it was almost like they were still together, but they hid it very well in such a way that there was a lot of presence. There was a lot of presence that I got to enjoy from both sides. um what has been I'm shocked when I hear you say there's been a 1 month divorce. What has been like the biggest not really the biggest, but what has been one of those things that those grounds that people like came to you? Because I know you can't discuss, because again, you also have to observe that. What has been one of the, especially the young people, the younger generation, because I know the older guys tend to find a way around it, but what do you think affects especially the young generation when it comes to marriage? And what is that one advice you'd have? And as you answer this, I also want to reflect on also like relationships in the age of social media. I do know there are couples who fight because of YouTube, and you and I normally crack jokes on this. Goga, my husband is listening to you. Can you speak? Can you speak? Can you speak slowly? There are couples here that their
Oh
husband
my God.
telling them go and eat that YouTube. Like there is also that angle where couples are fighting because of you're dedicating so much time to doing live streams. Some of you, food is burning in the kitchen because you're on a live stream. You're busy like collecting gossip on a live stream, and food you are supposed to be cooking. So what are some of the nuggets of wisdom sitting there as a marriage counselor that you would share with especially the young? Because I do get a lot of young people who are married watching my space. 25 to 34-year olds, very young marriages. What is that one piece of advice you would have for them sitting from where you are seated as a marriage counselor?
Yeah, starting from the last question before I go to the older marriages.
Yeah.
So the young ones, young marriages, 5, 10 years, they're still young. I call them young. I think it's very, very important that we are patient.
Mm.
Mommy Fechi is here. She has, taught us
Yes.
a lot about what to do, what not to do. You need to follow people like that. When we go to the social media, most times see people watching things that are not really needful.
Mm.
My bishop will always say, what you don't want, you don't watch. You might not want it and you're watching it. Very soon you will see yourself doing it. So watch more of videos, content that will bring up your marriage. It's okay to copy. Yeah? You know, when they say copycats in school, they say you copy somebody. It's okay to copy good marriages you see out there. It don't feel bad, or sometimes I hear people say, they too they do, or why are they the best? Copy and pray that God will help yours to be blessed, to be sweet. Young generation always say marriage is a scam, marriage is a scam. I tell you, there are people that are happy in their marriages, and pray that God will give you one. Pray that God will help yours to be better. Pray that God will remold yours. Even though it's about to scatter, it can be put together. So with patience in the heart, in behavior, it will go a long way. Because everybody is in a hurry. Nobody wants to listen to the other person. And let's be intentional with our marriages.
Oh, sorry, I lost you, ChiSun.
Don't let yourself do it to other people. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good now. You're good now. Can you hear me?
If you can hear me, let me know. You can hear me. So
what's going on? I love
hear myself again.
I love the magic that is happening behind you. I don't know what happened. We lost your audio.
Okay, give me a sec, please.
All right. I love what did you see, like the fireworks behind her, like when she did this and then it boom. ChiSun, what magic is that? What magic is that? Can you hear me now?
Just a sec.
Okay, cool. So guys, I hope you are enjoying this. We have a couple of minutes left with her. So if you have not connected to ChiSun, do the necessary.
I'm hearing you from another.
Okay. Now you can carry on. I think I liked, what did you do on your screen? I saw like fireworks. I saw fireworks behind you. There was something very beautiful that happened behind you during that technical problem.
For real, I don't know. It's from someone else. I think it's someone else that gave me that fireworks. I don't know. It's somebody in the comment section. I've seen it before and I don't even know what it is.
I want to see fireworks. What do I click to do fireworks on StreamYard? Guys, did you see fireworks behind ChiSun, or I saw my own things when she disappeared and then
just give me a sec, please.
Yeah. When she disappeared and then she did this, there were fireworks behind her. So I thought I'm the only one who saw those fireworks. I want those fireworks. How do I get those fireworks? Those of you are very familiar with StreamYard. Yeah, there were fireworks behind her. Even I was shocked. What are those fireworks doing? You are muted. You are muted, ChiSun. You are muted. I think she's on a call. She's on a call. She should be back soon. She's on a call. Let us allow her to finish her call and then she'll be back. Yeah, you saw those fireworks. How do I get those fireworks? I think you are not, or you are muted.
I'm not on a call.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to make sure that I can hear from another device, since I can no more hear from that.
Yeah. Do you have like a headset? Okay, that's okay. Carry on. You are talking about.
I still can't hear you guys.
We can hear you now. Can you hear me? ChiSun, can you hear me? We lost.
Just give me a moment more.
Odogu made that fireworks. We need Odogu to help us with these fireworks, even me. Because I don't know how those fireworks happen. Or this is like iPhone people things. Maybe it's iPhone people. Let her fix the audio and then we'll have her. If you have any question you want to ask ChiSun, please drop them on the chat. I will highlight them for her. And then she can take a few questions after this because I think I'm actually asking my final questions. Are we good now? Yes. Can you hear me? No, she still can't. Yes. She doesn't have. Can you hear me?
Oh no.
Still, I can't hear you. I can't. I can only hear you from the phone. And I think an alarm came in.
What you can do, ChiSun, get out and then come back in. Get out of StreamYard and then come back in. Just get out and come back in. It will fix it. Just exit StreamYard and then come back in. Just exit and then come back in. I'm still here. You'll find me. You have the link.
Technology.
Yeah. You have the link. Drop out and come back.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Just drop out and come back. What you can do, ChiSun, get out and then come back in.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, she had it. Because usually there's a bit of
delay. Okay, guys, let me get out.
Okay, so wait for her to come back in. Sorry, guys, about the technical difficulty. These things happen, so let us sort out this and then we come. The good thing we're almost done with her conversation, so just bear with us. These things happen. So if you have any question you want to ask, feel free to do that. But I also hope you're connecting to her channel. She normally does live streams where you can engage with her, ask her questions, interact with her videos. That is why you need to connect to that channel. That's why you need to connect to that channel. So if you're not connected to that channel, go there. Ladies, I know you're looking for the beauty secrets. She will tell you why she looks amazing like that. So make sure you go connect with that. Joyce, nice to see you. I see AJ, New Dimensions, nice to see you. Welcome. I see JD. JD is saying hi to AJ. Gorex is doing an amazing job there, welcoming people. Zelen, thank you so much, Zelen. Zelen has really helped a lot of people get to their milestones. Zelen, have an amazing rest of the... I know Zelen has to be going to work. Zelen is my sister from Singapore. And Zelen has been helping a lot of people get to their 1K. So thank you so much, Zelen, for the amazing work you've done for Nisafariway and Young Rias. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Uju's talk show says, awesome interview. Thank you so much, Uju. I really appreciate the support. We are waiting for ChiSun to come back and then we can finish our conversation. So if you have not connected to ChiSun, the link is still pinned up there. Click on the link. It will take you directly to a beautiful channel. The only channel that has a nice name, just ChiSun. That is the name of the channel. So make sure you connect to that channel and then you can be part of that community. You can be part of that community. All right. So let me wait for her to come back and then we can continue the conversation. All right. Continue the conversation. Noted. Thank you so much, Zelen. Appreciate it. ChiSun, I recognize Goga as Guru too. I've been calling him that. Oh, Ifeanyi, you're amazing. Thank you so much, Ifeanyi. Appreciate it. And then Gorex Kona is saying thank you to everybody. ChiSun, let me know. I know you're watching me on a separate device. Let me know in case of any difficulty. I'm on standby on WhatsApp in case of any problem. Just give me you can hit me up and then I will be able to let me send her the link. And then she should be able to get it. So how have you guys been? How is your week coming along? Are you enjoying this conversation? Okay, she's back. I was going to send her the link. Let me just wait for it to load. ChiSun, I'm waiting for the devices to connect. It's saying devices not connected, so I can't add you to the stage yet. Yeah, I can't add you to the stage. Oh, there we go. I think should be fine now. Say something. Can you hear me now?
Hey,
Perfect.
I'm
We are back.
So
We
sorry
are
for
back.
that, guys.
No worries, no worries. At least you made us learn something as well. So, and thank you guys for the compliments. I know we look good. I know we look good. This is what happens when you look when the co-host is beautiful and looking amazing. You naturally also look nice like the co-host. So thank you for noticing. ChiSun, please carry on. We were talking about you are giving like your tips on marriage, especially to the young generation. Before we got cut off, and you are talking. You are saying something about the importance of patience. I think that's where you are.
Yes, I said that the key word is for everybody to be patient, whether a man or a woman. We are always in a hurry. We are always in a hurry to either give up on our marriages or try to complain. A lot is happening. If it's not working now, put extra effort. Disclaimer, somebody might be like, but I've been trying. I've been too many times patient, but the other person is not reciprocating. Just keep doing what you're supposed to do. And when it can't work, everybody will see that it's not working.
Makes sense. Is there any question on the chat? Anyone who has a question for ChiSun? We are getting towards the final leg of this conversation. The other things I would just want to ask now is really your own community and personal growth, like moving to the US and starting a new life there. You are nurturing a new life abroad. You've left a lot of familiarity. It is, have you traveled back home recently? Do you get to travel back home recently? Or you keep in touch with people back at home, but have you traveled back home? Just curious.
Not yet.
Not yet. About you.
Very soon.
I like that. Talk to us about your personal growth. Like when you look at the version of you today. When you look at the version of you today, do you appreciate the growth? Of course, God, you never know God's plans. Maybe God would have made you still thrive even in Nigeria. But what is the one thing when you look back right now after all these years, having left home? What is that aspect of personal growth that you appreciate that you may not have had an opportunity to pursue had you been back at home, citing the economic challenges that you raised earlier, and also just the situation and the competing needs of being an African? And this will also lead me to ask you that sensitive question about black tax. Like when our daughter moves to the United States, there's also a lot of dependency, especially from people back at home. How do you navigate that? Because there's still that expectation, let's say, from the parents or maybe from from your siblings, who maybe you may have left back home in Nigeria, from the extended family. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, looking back, we can never compare our before to now, because the Bible says the path of the just is like a shining light that shineth brighter and brighter unto a perfect day. So even where I am now is the least place I will ever be, because there's always a way up there. So previously and now is a very big difference. God has really done a lot, and as I said before, my life is a testimony. Leaving some people at home and looking at the economic situation of where we are coming from, it is something that we all need to keep praying, because it's very, very, very bad over there. And the responsibility of trying to make them feel better or try to make a way for them to come over here is still in our hands. We are all believing God that one day the economic situation will be well, and change for the better. Or one day they will have their way over to this place to have a feel of what we are feeling. I know that it's not that perfect here, because some people here, they work out their behind to put food on the table. What we see as beautiful here is hard work. If you don't work hard here, that mortgage, you can pay for it. If you don't work hard here, you can pay for your car insurance. Over there, if you buy 3-4 cars, nobody is going to ask you if you have insurance in each of them. Here, as you are getting more, you're going to add them in the insurance. I was speaking with one of my friends yesterday in another state, and she was telling me how much she is paying for insurance for 3 cars. And we are comparing it with 3-4 cars and everything. But where we are coming from, you just buy a car. You don't need to be paying anything for it. The call we are making, the internet we are using, any day you don't keep up with your bill, you are not going to see them. It will just go. And it's not that the energy will go, like your power will go, there will not be light, and you will just relax. No. Your neighbors are going to call the police for you if your house is dark.
Wow.
So if it's dark, you have to make it brighten up. We don't care how you will make it brighten up, pay your bills. So it's not that rosy over here. Taxes, and you just talked about that. You have to keep up. You have to keep up to be able to foot their bills over there and still take care of your immediate family. So it's not that rosy. Some people are doing 3-4 jobs here. I pray that it won't get to that. It won't get to that at all. My pastor will always pray that you have one job that will be one that is one. When we say one, you get one is one. Don't work like a giant and eat like an ant. Amen.
Amen. I love that. You have a number of questions, and I'm looking at the time because I know you are very time sensitive. Number one, Ifeanyi was saying, ChiSun, analyze for us St. Paul's suggestion to stay alone if marriage does not work, using himself as an example. You're giving the minister.
Did I get that right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. St. Paul's suggestion to stay alone. St. Paul in the Bible to stay alone if marriage does not work, using himself as an example. All right. What I can say there with God's inspiration is that if staying alone and sleeping around, that's not what St. Paul is talking about. I believe St. Paul is trying to encourage us to try to, I think it's celibacy, right? But how much can we be celibate? If you can't hold it, go ahead and get married. If the first one couldn't work, go for another one. People might be counting how many you have had, but you're trying to live right. We are not going to say, I want to be all by myself. But indirectly, you are doing what married people are doing. Who is fooling who? Let's get it to our head that if it couldn't work, another one can work, with God being on our side. I don't know if that answers that question.
I think I will leave it there for Ifeanyi. Then you have a second question from Expressing My Views. Question for ChiSun. Do you feel motivated so far as a content creator and being a mentor abroad? Yo, that's a nice question. That's a beautiful question. Even I love it.
Oh my God. As a mentor, I have to bring the positivity. I have to be on the positive mindset every time. Because if I can't encourage myself, how can I encourage others? Apostle Paul, I think, said, I encourage myself in the Lord, right? So I am heavily motivated. I am motivated because I love what I'm doing. Even though it might not be the way I want it, but I know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. I know that it's going to come out better. So we need to come up hither. If you don't come up hither, you're not going to see the positivity.
I love that. Gorex Corner. Gorex, I know all your handwritings, even if you use different, so that it doesn't look like I'm asking too many questions. Gorex, I know you. Gorex says, where do you see yourself or your channel in the next couple of years? How do you ask this? Oluwamio, how do you ask these questions about? It's like anyway,
yeah, it's a good question. And that is a question that will get one thinking. It's a question that will get one, in case you are not thinking. ChiSun, you need to start thinking after answering this question. Because if you give up, this video is going to speak against you in the day of judgment. So, positivity, guys. In a couple of years, I'm still here doing what I'm doing. One good thing about social media is that if you have passion for it, you might not care about any remuneration coming out of it. You are just doing what you like doing. So those of us that are, would I say I'm loud? I started to be loud lately because when I was in school, I was very shy and I wasn't talking that much. I started when I got married and I can't stop. I can't stop. So doing what you love to do, you're not going to stop. Myself and my channel in the couple of years, we are still here if Jesus tarries, doing what we love to do, content creation.
I love that. I think they are satisfied with the answer. I like what Uju said. Uju said, good answer, ChiSun. And then expressing my views says, lovely to hear. Thank you for answering. Keep up the good work. You also have you have a bonus question here from, and then Uju's talk show just saying that yes, hard work pays off. I think when you're talking about the idea of working hard, hard work. And then Uju's talk show is also telling Ifeanyi that yes, the St. Paul's analogy means being sold out completely to God, dedicating your spirit, soul, and body completely in service of God. And then Ifeanyi is asking the second question. This Ifeanyi is asking very hard questions. Could polygamy be of help, considering that women are more in number than men? Wait.
Are you drinking water? Okay, yes, you're drinking water. I'm going to drink water too.
Why are you drinking? Why are you drinking your water? Me, I'm drinking my water because that question is very heavy. I don't even know whether I would have answered.
You say the question. I'll drink water.
Drinking water is also an answer.
Drinking water is whatever it is. Oh my God. My second question. That's from Ifeanyi School. Could polygamy be of help considering that women are more number than men? I'm not telling any man not to get a lot of them. But go and borrow sense from King Solomon. You have to be very, very sensible to be able to juggle 2 women only. My grandmother used to say, instead of marrying 2, make them 3. Keep adding, make them 4. Because definitely 2 will start fighting. You will have another one that can be with you. If you can't handle it, don't go for it. It's a lot. Think of your spouse now. I mean, those of you that are married here. One, you know how one used to give you headache. How one used to, get you go crazy sometimes, even though sometimes it's very, very lovely. Imagine having 2, 3, 4, just because women are so many. Who gave us the data that women are many? And so you have to give one. Okay, GOGA. Maybe we'll start with you. so that you marry 3 at a go. I saw one traditional marriage last month. The man took 2 the same day. It's not that he's already fighting with one. He went for 2. So already he has 2 father-in-laws, 2 mother-in-laws. Because when you are marrying them, you are marrying their family.
Oh, the family as well. I like that angle of looking at the family.
So it's gonna be a lot. You are marrying 2 women, 2 father-in-laws, 2 mother-in-laws, uncles. Okay, their immediate
Siblings,
family. It's gonna be a lot. So if you can't handle it, don't go for it. How rich can you be to be able to do that? I know someone that's married 2 wives. He's very rich, built for 2 of them differently. If he's buying cars, he will buy the same car for both of them differently, and he's doing good. But guess what? He died. Why did he die? I don't know. It's a lot to deal with. A lot of women. I know how we are. My gender.
And that has been spoken by a woman, so that you people don't say that, Goga, why you like mansplaining? I didn't mansplain. She said it herself. She's a marriage counselor. She's a woman. She's a better authority on these issues more than me. Yeah, she's a better authority on me than me. ChiSun, it's already been 1 hour 30 minutes. I just want to ask one final question. So I will kindly request just for like 10 extra minutes at most with you.
Before we let you. We can take it.
Okay, thank you. There's something you said about faith, your faith and ministry, and how you're very strong in it. And there's something you keep saying anytime I'm speaking to you in this conversation. It can only be God. How has your faith guided you, especially through the challenges that you've had to deal with, from immigration from Nigeria, finding yourself in a new country, settling in? It is those crazy colleagues who are saying, I'm not talking to you, shut up, you're not certified. But you still hold on to your faith, because if you remember where God has plucked you from and where God has, has placed you. I always love this word in scripture that, he prepares a table before my enemies. And my cup runneth over. Yeah, and there are people saying that, yes, he prepares a table before my enemies, and if they are lucky enough, they will watch me enjoy the feast. Some people normally change it to read like that, but that is really the whole idea of overflowing. You are experiencing overflow in how you live, in how you take things, and I like that perspective. It's a very good mindset and mentality. So how has your faith really contributed in terms of, these changes that you had to make? Because they are not small changes, you left home, you moved to a totally new place, you have to settle in, a lot of moving parts. By the time your mind even just settles, there's just so much mental work that has gone there. It's almost spiritual. You need something to anchor yourself and just excel. So how has your faith been really pivotal in terms of just helping you make these life transitions, and where do you see it guiding you, because that can also help understand why you're very strong in it.
Yes, I will still use that slogan, it can only be God. Yeah, because without God, I would have not been able to get this far. I see it that I'm a little bit far. Why? If you compare, just like you said, where I'm coming from. So it's just God, and just God. I will keep saying it's not just talking about it, but the ability to assimilate what God is all about. Challenges are coming, things are happening, but when they come, if your sharp observer is not strong enough, you will see yourself, you know how it is in a car, if you are in a car that doesn't have it well fixed. So when life throws those negativities at you, you try to receive it like a coconut head, not by power or by might, but by what?
Holy Spirit.
by what you have already stuffed in as a child of God. So we need to be rooted in Christ. That is what I'm trying to say. If you don't have it, you can't give it out when the problem comes. When the person that said what she said to me some time ago, I did not even answer, because me, I know you are not even talking to me. You are not talking to me. You are talking to the God that has not done it. God, why won't you do it now? If that you did it, she would have not said that. So I said, God, now you can talk to, not be me, right? So that's our Niger slogan, our Niger slangs, trying to,
it cannot
navigate to say it like my people. So always have the word of God at the back of your mind, so that when situation comes like this, you will still remain positive. Even though you will see negativity round and about you, you will remain positive. If you see anything that will help that person, you keep doing it. You keep supporting. Even though the person or the people might not give back to you, just keep doing what you're doing. That is how the Bible puts it. Say that you are heaping a coal of fire on their head. It's not that you're stupid. So do what you got to do and let God do the rest.
Amen.
Amen.
Love it. Amen. Final words. I am done with my questions. I don't see any other question pending on the chat. Guys, haven't you enjoyed listening to ChiSun? Hasn't she been amazing? If you're listening still right now, and this is the last chance you have to ask questions, I'm going to give her a chance at least now to just encourage us before she leaves. ChiSun, have you set up the redirect? You can redirect people here, then I will end your live stream so that you don't have to she knows how to read. She can.
Oh my God. Please don't put me on a hot seat today.
No, you are here. I'm here. I will direct you. You know how to read, at least because you're using.
Don't put me on a hot seat today. Where is your rest?
I like how you're already looking for Gorex. No, you can do this. This one has devices and everything. HDMA, welcome. So guys, if you have not connected to the beautiful co-host, we are just about to release her. Do the necessary. Click on the pinned link. It will take you directly to her house. You will find yourself on her live stream. This live stream is happening there as well. Stay there, and then she'll be able to, when we end the live stream, she'll bring you back here. You'll all be thrown here back on a raid. So make sure you do that. We will take an Uber. Gorex is saying you are taking an Uber. How can you take an Uber this big house? ChiSun, you can raid. You open your studio right now. She's a teacher. She's very fast. The good thing with ChiSun, you'll explain for her things, and she just she does them. Boom, she's done.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
You have a nice question. Your channel combines a part of your name has your husband, as you explained for us, that your husband was born, your Odugu was born on a Sunday, and it's part of your name.
What did you call my husband?
No, I said Odugu. Is it Odugu? Am I saying it correctly? Odugu. Yeah. So.
Okay. Let me rectify that. Our big friend, Yule Dochie, how the wife calls him Odogu. So all the men, the good men are called Odogu.
Hey, okay. So,
oh my God.
If Yanyi is asking you, is there a chance that Odogo will be on some of your live streams, Flo does?
Odogo is always there now. That means if I'm in school, you need to go and watch.
Odogo is always there. Is your husband noisier or quiet? I think your husband is the quiet one. I don't think you're.
Sorry.
I don't think Odogo is noisy. I think Odogo has always been the quiet one. ChiSun is the noisy one. You can.
Sorry. I pray that he will be available to answer for himself. Odogo is not quiet too.
Odogo is not quiet.
Odogo is not.
Wait, say something. We lost your audio. Just say that again.
Where are we?
Oh, you're back. We lost your audio there briefly. We lost you there briefly. All right, guys are just laughing on the chat because of ChiSun's husband. Guys, you stop collecting receipts about people's. You go to her channel. You will find everything you want to know about her and her family and everything. ChiSun, this has been nice. I don't know whether there's anything you wanted to add into the conversation. I will give you a chance to just do that because I don't want to keep you longer. You've already given me 15 extra minutes of your time. So in case there's anything you want to tell us, encourage us, motivate us, this is the moment that I will put you on a solo layout so that you can do that. And then once you're done, we'll be able to now release you so that you can go about your assignments.
I don't have any question for now. I can't wait on the day I will catch GOGA to ask him questions. Like like he's asking me today. The day I will catch him. Oh my God.
But they are not hard. You notice the questions are very. You notice how it flowed, and I promise you it will just be flowing nicely. You just kept on talking, and it just flowed nicely. I promised you.
Awesome, God.
Yeah.
God is faithful.
Yeah. So guys, I'm going to give ChiSun a chance just to encourage us one last time, and then we'll be able to release her because she has an assignment that she has to and I like you guys are giving her flowers. You're saying amazing co-host. Aww. Thank you for those compliments. Yeah, write them. I'm going to highlight them as she speaks. Yeah. So I like these comments and I like the fact that you are doing it on her channel. So go and write them on her chat. Go and write them on her chat, and then
thank you so much.
Once we release her,
she will.
Yeah, so go do them
humbled.
there. Yeah, so they're just giving you your flowers and everything. So I like that. Thank you. ChiSun, I will put you in your own screen just to do your final thoughts. Any final piece of advice that you want to give us, etc., and then we'll be able to release you so that we don't keep you unnecessarily longer because I know you have other pressing duties are waiting for you. So I will do that right now. And everyone is just giving you compliments. So Gorex is saying, well done, ChiSun. Well done. Wamandu, you are late. Of course, Wamandu, you always notice beautiful women. Of course, you would have noticed her beauty. Wamandu is always noticing beautiful women even on his Instagram. So of course you would have noticed ChiSun. Anyway, I digress. So I will put ChiSun on solo layout so that she can sign off, and then we can release her. Right.
Are we still redirecting?
Wait. Have you set it up? I know you know how to do it. You can redirect. You can redirect my channel.
Oh my God.
So just go to where are you?
I told you my PA is not here.
Where are you stuck? Just tell me, and then I will tell you. Rebecca Le Prince is saying, "Hey, ChiSun, red is your color. You look so amazing in red." Yeah, people are just okay, guys. As you're giving ChiSun her flowers, she'll be setting up the redirect so that she'll throw you guys back here to my live stream after she's done. So ChiSun, where are you stuck? You've gone to your studio. You clicked on the live stream. I know you know how to do this. You're just anxious because you are on the interview.
The thing is that let me be sure that I can get there. Let me be sure. And I can't do it on the phone, right?
You can do it on the phone, but it takes longer. But you have a laptop. Why should you suffer? I like what you said. I did not suffer. I did not come into this world to suffer. You know. Oyoyo says, I enjoyed both of you. Thank you so much, guys. I love the compliments as ChiSun sets up the redirect. Yes. And have you given her a thumbs up? How many thumbs ups does ChiSun have? Oyoyo says, I was listening while driving. That's amazing. We can start a podcast, ChiSun. You see, we are nice. We are nice. People can listen to us while driving. We are not distracting people.
Thank you.
Yeah. Juba Bruce is saying amen. Yes. Juba Bruce, have you connected? Yes, I can see. yeah, you know the good thing, I see all your chats on ChiSun's channel, so this is good. I know you guys have done the work.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know you guys
A
have
lot
done the work.
to appreciate.
Yeah. So as she sets up the redirect, I don't see any question on the chat. You can enjoy looking at her one last time, but you'll now find her on her channel next time she goes live. ChiSun, when do you normally go live? What is your schedule on your channel in case so that they know when to expect to see you again?
I pop out anytime, anyhow.
She pops up.
I don't have a specific day for now. I drop more of shorts and videos. Live, I do live, not on specific time for now. Okay. Yes, because of my tight schedule. But I go live. If you look at the channel, you will see some of my live sessions, and it's lifestyle, it's everything. But more importantly, family relationship.
What is your take on collaborations? Like, I would want to see you and Mama Ifechi on the same panel on marriage.
Ooh, like, that would be great.
Yeah, Mama Ifechi. I
can't wait to learn from that bundle of knowledge.
Yeah, you and Mama Ifechi need to collaborate because you are very, I respect you people so much and I love how you speak with a lot of grace. You know, there's just something that comes with experience. You don't need to shout to make your point. There's just a very good way you can make your point without even screaming it on top of the world. So I think that will be something that I'll be looking forward. I know you hang out with Gorex a lot on these multiple streams, but I know Mama Ifechi and you on the same panel talking about a topic on marriage. I think that will be amazing. One of the Sundays you guys need to collaborate. I will talk. Don't worry, I will bully her into making it happen because she's my channel member. So and she knows I will go and look for her to redirect. And she doesn't like seeing me on her live stream when she's about to end because she's like, Goga, why are you here? so I will go terrorize her on her live stream on Sunday and tell her, you and ChiSun need to sit on a panel together one of these Sundays and do something. Yeah. So that would be nice.
That would be nice. The only problem is the time difference. When Mommy Fechi is live, that is when I step into the church. That's 10 a.m. my side.
We'll have to get out.
6 hours difference, while yours is 8 hours difference in Kenya, right?
Oh yeah, because it's a 2-hour difference between me and Mama Ifechi, and that's why she was able to join my Sunday service because that's that day. Because she had just finished her live stream and then she just brought her entire flight to my live stream. So it's a good one. Well done. I got to know ChiSun better from this live. Oyoyo's World says, ChiSun, have you set up the redirect or you are getting anxious? You know, I'm just buying you time.
I did already.
Why are you not saying now? You're like... Anyway, she set up the raid. Let me allow her to give her closing remarks, and then as soon as she's done, I will be able to end her live stream, and then you'll all be thrown back here. But so if you have not, you can get out, in case you are still on my live stream, get out, go to ChiSun's live stream. She will raid you back here. Go there. She will send you directly here after we end her live stream. All right.
Okay. So you will still be on, right?
I'll still be on for about 15 minutes and then I'll end. But so I want to end you so that you don't have to have unnecessarily my content after you've already left your panel.
Thank you so much.
All right. Oyo is asking, do you teach elementary or high school? That's just last minute question.
Middle and high. Yeah. Elementary, it's well with us. It's a lot.
All right. So okay. So guys, we love ChiSun. Just give her. She has to go, guys. Let's not keep her. She has to go. She has an assignment ahead. So we need to release her. All right, ChiSun, take it away.
Bye.
You're just saying bye. I thought you were saying something. Can you say something? Yeah.
Okay.
You know we are Africa. You know you're African. We have to say a speech or something.
Okay. Just one thing. That one thing is always a long sentence. Keep having fun. Keep upholding your family. Get your fashion sense going. Know the trends. Love yourself and love others. Don't play with your relationship and marriage. Don't also play with your faith in Christ. I want you to understand that life is what you make it to be, what you put in, and the rest will be a testimony. Yeah, have a great day.
Thank you so much, ChiSun. Have a lovely day. I really appreciate you making us do this. It was such a beautiful conversation. May you have an amazing rest of the day. I know we'll keep talking so that we can fix on the other issues. But thank you so much for the gift of fellowship. Just you coming here and, sharing your story with us, and also just giving us some very amazing nuggets of wisdom. So, guys, I have to release the co-host now. Thank you so much to all of you who joined in from ChiSun's side. She's going to say bye, and then I will end her live stream.
Bye.
All right, I've ended that one.